2, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Rakah Kodash. This is a series I'm gonna start off called War Talks. There was an interview recently with Vladimir Putin with Tucker Carlson. It's pretty good. I was only a half hour into it, and it was very interesting. It's pretty long, but it's very interesting. He was basically talking about the thing that was in Ukraine. A brief history lesson. How at one point Poland was oppressing Ukraine, then they ran to Russia to get more salty land. Yeah, and this dude, Putin, he brought in actually copy of his documents to Tucker Carlson. Like, yeah, we got letters that was written back in the 1600s or the 1700s. Like, yeah, we can prove this. Even right now, the NATO is actually using Ukraine. Basically, it's just like, be honest with you, Ukraine is a lost cause. It's a lost cause. Nobody ain't talking about Ukraine like that. They damn sure ain't. But it's not even just that. It's just now that you know that Ukraine's a lost cause, that's why you had NATO. Boom, they're getting ready. They've been getting ready. They've been making bunkers. Come on, I'm gonna get myself together. They've been making a lot of bunkers. See that? NATO ally planned 600 bunkers to stop Russian invasion in the first hour. And the thing is, not really gonna be like that. Which they may have a ground force in there, but it's gonna mainly be in the Middle East. See, when was the last draft in the U.S.? Ruta explained. See that World War III fear. Yeah, these things is coming. You are gonna get drafted. Yeah, it is gonna be a draft. Denmark warned new intelligence indicate Russia could attack NATO in 3 to 5 years report, but it could be sooner than that. By the way, things are speeding up. Because every time I click on here, it's always some bad shit happening. See that? It's always something. It's always war talk. And it got so bad with those rats over there. You had something small, but you have Ireland women basketball refused to shake hands with Israel after application of anti-Semitic. That's the thing here, because they just they refused to shake hands with them. They just sitting there like, nah. Because no matter what happens, it's making y'all look bad. And what's going on with Israel and NATO, America got a choice. And we know who they're going to pick. Is it going to be NATO or is it going to be Israel? But we all know it's going to be Israel, because they're more vested into Israel than it is with Ukraine. Like, straight up. Assassin's sure you can't serve two masters, so that's what's happening. So they the weakest link. But anyway, we're gonna get into some scriptures, but this is gonna go down. This is how it's gonna go down. This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I had created the smith that blows the coal in the fire, and that brings forth the instrument for his works. And I had created a waster to destroy. That's talking about those nuclear missiles. Now, this is in the Old Testament. Some people think it's that it was passed away. It was never no such thing as a waster to destroy. What was it, a catapult or a bow and arrow that just killed 100 people? No, it's not that. I created the smith that blows the coal in the fire, and that brings forth an instrument for his work. That's Oppenheimer. He created a nuclear, atomic bomb, and then, now it's a nuclear bomb. No weapon that is formed against me thou shalt prosper. Every tongue that shall raise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the service of the Lord, and that rights is with me, saith the Lord. Like all these things you're doing, you getting up a war, it's not going to work. It's not going to profit you. It's not going to profit you. This is Isaiah verses chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. This talking about the ancient world. Like ding, 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 ding. You see Spartacus or Gladiator and shit. That's an example of that. And garments rolled in blood. But this should be with burning and fuel of fire. That's talking about the missiles, baby. Talk about the missiles. We're gonna go on. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. Woe to thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe to thee, Egypt and Syria. That's talking about, Babylon is America. Straight up. It's the daughter of Babylon. You put in Babylon, none of that shit happened. It's not no ancient revolution. It was never destroyed by no damn nuclear missiles. Ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed. Some people won't try to say it's Iraq. No, you incorrect. You incorrect. This is Jeremiah 50, verse 14. Put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all you that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrow, for she should sin against the Lord, which you had done. You're lying. You saying that so-called Jews over there is Israelite was blasphemy. It's complete blasphemy. That's number one. Number two, you is fucking killing, you slaughtering, and you oppressing the fucking Israelites, the real ones. So you gonna pay 2 times for that shit. You sat here, you put in slavery, the so-called Negro was the Israelites. You slaughtered the so-called Native Americans from 80 million to 100,000. There is Israelites, and you're gonna pay for that shit. Every single one of you bastards. And the other nation that didn't try to save the real Israelite that chose, they're gonna pay for that too. But he just gonna get the so-called white man Esau. He's just gonna get the butt end on the stick. Okay, and y'all gonna want to get pissed. You want to get a piece of this ass, but we're gonna try to measure how much you can get. Okay, shadow gals her round about. She had gave in her hands. Her fornication, her foundation is falling, like it's falling right now. You got the migrant crisis that's happening, and you got these so much stuff I can talk about. It's this country is not even supporting America. They supporting they supporting like the migrants, and that's going to backfire because a lot of those migrants are Israelites any damn way. They're going to put their hands on your ass too when the fund is getting low. And during that time, you're going to be in a civil war. A lot of people, I had somebody that did not agree that it's going to be a civil war. It is going to be a civil war. It's going to be, this nation is going to be divided. It's just going to be fucking total hell. Her walls were thrown down, for it is vision of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, and as she had done, do it to her. Yeah, the Most High is going to have us do a lot to you devils. Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handles the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword, thou shalt turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. So when that time comes, a lot of these peoples, like you got the Arabs, East Indians, Asians, they're gonna go back to their own land because there's gonna be so much bullshit here. It's already turning to that. Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions had driven him away. First, the king of Assyria had devoured him, and the last, this Nazareth king had broken his bones. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, hold the God of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land as I have punished the king of Assyria. And I'll bring Israel again to his inhabitant. He shall feed on Carmels like it. And his soul should be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. In those days and this time, says the Lord, Iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and they should be none. And the sins of Judah, and they should not be found, and I will pardon them with it. No, just going to something else. Now, the Bible kind of skips a little bit. So they say precept upon precepts, line upon line, because that's why it's a stumbling block with these prophecies. But during this time, when those missiles actually drop, this is what's going to happen. Therefore, had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of earth are burnt. You be talking about that waster, is that but this should be with burning, in fury of fire. That's what's happening. That's what's going to be, that fury of fire. That's talking about those missiles. Because that's going to be an invention. It's talking about an invention that's created here. That's talking about that waster. Therefore, had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be very few men out here. So you got, it's going to be a lot of women, but it's going to be a lot of men that's going to be dead because they're going to be dead due to the war. Let me get on that. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I'm going to start going here. This is Isaiah 16, verse 22. For many of them that dwell on the earth shall perish of famine, and others that escape the hunger should the sword destroy. That's what's going to happen. And the dead should be cast out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them, for the earth should be wasted. That we talking about that waster. And the city should be cast down. There should be no man left to till the earth and to sword. It doesn't mean every man gonna be dead. It doesn't mean every man gonna be dead. The tree should gain fruits, and who should gather them? The grapes should raise, and who should trim them? For all place should be desolate of men, so that one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. For as of the city there should be 10 left, and 2 of the fields should hide themselves, and the dick grows in the cross of the rocks. It's like it. So it's not going to be that much men left. It's going to be a remnant. There's going to be a lot of women that's going to be needing help, because during that time, I don't care how much you women out here that be talking about you don't need no fucking man. You can get the fuck out of here. Sure as hell need one when you want to change the tires and shit, or to move in and out of a fucking house. But you gonna sit there and say that you better? Okay. Yeah, you're wise. You appreciate a fucking man. Shit, it's fucking crazy with this society. It's like men love, like us men, we love women, but goddamn, you got these women out here, they just fucking hate men. Whatever fucking reason, whatever happened to you with that negative motherfucker that you had, or you picked, or whatever, you're gonna have to get that shit out of you, sweetheart. But these signs is coming. But this is what's happening. This is what's gonna happen. Ready for the men out here, for both men and women. Because it's gonna be a lot of draft for these wars. And they're gonna be snatching up anybody that's war age 18 to they ain't gonna care. It's gonna be fucking 60-year-old going to war. They ain't gonna give it down. They're gonna send them. Yeah, they're gonna send them off. They're gonna send them off. They're gonna send these little fucking. They gonna go down as 14. Shit, they're gonna go down as 14. That's how bad this war gonna be, because it's gonna be critical. Time to go on. And the earth should be laid waste, in the field therefore should wax old, and her ways, all her paths should grow full of thorns, because no man should travel there through. The virgin should mourn, having no bridegroom. The women should mourn, having no husband. Their daughter should mourn, having no helper. See that shit? Nobody to help you move. Virgin should mourn, having no bridegroom. That guy that you thought was cute, you wanted to get with, he off the war, he's dead. The other guy that was the next person, he's dead. The wife, I mean, the woman should mourn having those husbands. Ones that were dealing with somebody, you go to war, he's dead. Went off to war. Or he got caught up in those riots. Their daughter should mourn having no help. Yeah, that can also go to your father as well. You know, daughter having no help. Yep. Father's dead, so he went off to war, he got killed. Or he got caught up in those riots, or he died of the famine. It's gonna be a real gruesome. It's gonna be a lot of heartbreaking, heart wrenching stories out here. There's gonna be so many that's gonna be told. In the war, should the bridegroom be destroyed and their husband should perish of famine. That's what's gonna happen. Hear now these things and understand them, you service of the Lord. That's what we're doing. We're being service of the Most High. Most High and His Son. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of who the Lord spoke. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Like I was just showing here, it's a lot going on. It's a lot shit going on. I can just click on some shit. See that shit? It's something that's war related. It's something war related. Something war related. See that? War related. See that? War related? War related? Not war related. That's some bullshit. Sometimes they put bullshit here. See, war related? Everything is like, it's being war related, man. This is rumors of war that we dealing with. It's like, I don't know how many times I have to stress this to these people. It's always some shit going down. Because I always bring this scripture up. But this is the foundation of what we teach. And then you got to be strong-minded in this time. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. I read this shit all the time. Excuse my friends. And you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You hearing the wars, you hearing the fucking earthquakes. You know, you hearing a famine, pestilence. Now you got this new. They talking about it's gonna be a new virus that's gonna come out. It's gonna, when it start to raise its head, we gonna know about it. We're gonna know about it. In that time, not only that we read this book, if we know the prophecy, this devil do too. He does. This man knows the prophecy. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time. Now this time is happening, man. What do you think they doing with these bunkers? What do you think they doing with these bunkers for so many people out there? Or they gonna invite the Russians to have a goddamn party or some shit? You people who like to walk around and not giving a damn. Y'all think about going to the clubs and partying and shit. I seen that next TikTok video. Or what some YouTuber had uploaded, or watch some goddamn Twitch stream. It's nothing but distraction. Are you looking for a new show on Amazon Prime? Or something on Netflix or something like that? These are the times that we are in. That's why it says this. Jeremiah 49, verse 31. Arise, get you up upon the wealthy, get up upon the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith the Lord, which had neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. Yeah, that's talking about America. It had neither no gates nor bars which dwells along. Why you think you got them borders right there, bro? You know, the border crisis and shit, that ain't nothing. And their cattle should be a booty, and a multitude of their cattle should be a spoil. And I will scatter unto all winds them that are in the utmost corner, and I will bring their calamity up from all sides, saith the Lord. That's what's going to happen to America. And history should be dwelling for drags, and they desolate forever. There should no man abide there, nor any son of man dwell in it. You know, I just want to put that out there. But these times, it's like it's getting really hectic. I can click on something else. Let me click on something else. War times. The attack in Alaska airspace. NATO military to receive double boost from NATO allies. See what I'm talking about? That's a dying call, but you like, no, we need at least some of y'all to soften the rush enough before they come over here. I just want to make this a little short with that. I said shalom.